Ron DeSantis has had a bit of a checkered record on dealing with coronavirus and now even communicating around coronavirus. Take a look at what he had to say about Florida in this video.
And the results, I think, have been good. Florida's ground zero for the nursing home. I mean, we're God's waiting room. We have a huge number of facilities, a huge number of residents.
I mean, look, I'm not a senior citizen. It's not going to insult me. It seems like a weird way to put it.
I think that's usually meant as an insult for Florida, and certainly not something I would say ever if I was the governor of Florida, but B, in the middle of the coronavirus.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that video.
Yeah, when he seems to be saying, we're God's living room anyway. It's a waiting room. Like, these guys are about to die, and so we had coronavirus, and now they'll die a little quicker. You know how it goes. Yeah, that's my state, the state that I run, where we're just waiting around for people to die and God to take them.
Yeah,
Not the best marketing in the world.
I don't think that Ron DeSantis gets enough credit for how awful of a person he actually is. And I'm not saying that this is an example of that, but everything since the pandemic has started has been just horrible. He waited as long as he possibly could to shut things down. He seemed to delight in the fact that spring break continued, even though we know that it spread coronavirus inside of his state and helped send it back to a number of other states. I mean, how many cities have more coronavirus because college students went there to beaches that were open, bars and restaurants that were open, and then transferred it back to where they came from? He's been so quick to reopen things since then. And look, I don't live in Florida, but my mother lives in Florida. And the idea that someone so fundamentally irresponsible, who so clearly puts the economic short-term success of his state above the lives of the people who actually live there, that he wants tourists to go there, even if it means residents end up dying, the on average older residents of Florida, like I am so furious that people like him were able to squeak past in their last elections and be in a position to endanger people's lives the way that they have.
Well, John, he closed up too late, but he also opened up too early. And we showed you the videos and the pictures of the full beaches again. So luckily that didn't lead to a bounce back in coronavirus in Florida, did it?
Yeah, well, we're seeing that apparently there were 2,000 new cases over the weekend for a total of 31,500 cases and nearly 5,000 hospitalizations. And the thing is, look, we could end up being wrong. Maybe this decision to reopen things when we still don't have a vaccine. Most states have no higher capacity for testing than they did before. Nothing has actually changed. There's no reason to think that it wouldn't be as bad as it was if we had just stayed open a month ago. I don't know, but we're going to see in a couple of weeks if Georgia and these other states, including Florida, if they see a rise in number of cases, hospitalizations, and deaths, it will be able to be tracked almost specifically to the decisions of these governors to reopen.
And just to be clear about what John said, the number of cases in Florida were going down. They have now started to go back up.
Yeah.
So I hope they didn't open too early, but the first initial signs are not good. Meanwhile, the governor of Georgia is saying not only the beaches, but massage parlors, tattoo parlors, etc. Who's going to get a tattoo in the middle of coronavirus? And why do people need massages that bad?
I don't want to speculate, Cenk. I don't want to speculate. But I will say that it is an interesting decision on the part of the Republicans that going into a general election, I mean, it seemed like they had Florida on lock. So activate challenge mode, see if you can get a couple thousand more people killed there. That'll make the general election more exciting. That seems to be the way that they're proceeding.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.